Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that? But I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life outside.
Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break!
Motion man is Schwartz.
19, Tiger, 9.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. You look at this Browns defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony Schwartz, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Hence the score, Steelers 7, Browns 0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Throwing in a traffic there, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On the ground, this is Crenshaw Judkins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Getting a yard to the 49. Browns at 0-8 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked it in week 5.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, here's Judkins. And a touchdown. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You look at the Steeler defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
The gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stakes.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come on.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Roman Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Browns, nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. To throw is Sanders. That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10.
Ready? 670 Timberwolves.
Sanders. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's going to be caught by Judy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes that are going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Njoku, 23 yards for a touchdown. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony Schwartz, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here we go, set. 60, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now that 70, Cowboy 80.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw again, here's Sanders. McKinnon, it's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3.
It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And he takes a shot on the release, says this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
To throw now. Here's Sanders. As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Breaks through the contact. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air one out. And is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony Schwartz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started.
Here we go.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, Sanders. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he gets it down to the 32.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And his throw here is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Let's try it now with Jenkins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jenkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Browns 17.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The career is my stake when you wear your crown. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
19.70.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And space tough to come by there. It's going to get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Steelers
Called in a very strong gain of 24.
gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
On the set. Come on, come on. Hit. Liking 18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's close for the Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
19 tight, 19.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Sanders to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, the Joker. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Here's Sanders. This is the tight end, the Joker. And he takes this just a few yards shy in the red zone before going out.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Fortunate to retain possession there. It's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
70. 60 Bobcats. 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the go for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. This one from 48 yards away. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Let's go now. Not 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 8.
Hands it off out of the gun. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
On the check. Get it. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Go.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started.
70 Rangers.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have us nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this one going nowhere. What a hit that time to bull rush in there and drop him behind the line. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
18, Robert, 18. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And still pressure too much here. He's going in. Derek Harmon. Busting throw to get him for a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Well, yeah, they can design to getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And the result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on the skip.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barrett. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. For the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the set. 70 race. Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 65 catch. 60. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now falling complete.
Nothing open down before he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18. Ready,
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
So they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneers.
Now Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they're bounced up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready,
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60, 19 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Let's go.
Sanders once more. That's to the right side and complete to the Joker. He'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David the Joker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Wilson's got it on the crossing line. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Eagles, 17.
They'll set up a throw. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Roman Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
42. Browns, 24.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Sanders. Over the middle, complete. That's Barron. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
19, cut.
To throw is Sanders. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
70 rate, let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight, go.
Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Browns first down.
60 Bobcat, 60
First and 10
Bobcat.
at the 19-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Okay, break.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Ready.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
On the double.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the first down.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
79 Brook, 18.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's 2nd down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And this pass broken up. The contact, well of time there. And now 4th down.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they won to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick as he throws there, incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They got his man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 56 yards. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come on.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw now on first down. This one finds Austin out right. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there on a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be into the hands of Ingram downfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Buffalo 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony Schwartz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Here we go. Here we go. 6, go.
Sanders to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Back to throw again. And it's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
7 Pirates.
Play action. It's Sanders. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back on the 37-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with with 13 seconds left to play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.